Live at 9. Good evening, and let's have a look at what is making for us the headlines tonight. Now, it has been so dramatic as the locals, vendors, and the brokers of Wigweng, where men and women sales rise, and the maize flour stage a very barbaric protest, blocking the road to tackle the sewage outburst in the very localities of which they say is instigated by an Indian resident who always open up that sewage line. They say this very dangerous situation they have been living with for nearly 6 months.
Amedu mal karab tidak ramadu dua laki cicok dua rabar, do laki do godoi mo asiel. Siaki do ma bisiel mo akar. Tunu kena hati ni. Ame siat dia me mal kan, kuditi yere, ngwe ngwe. Ame na hawanda do losing na customer wako kan.
Mano wana shwao.
Customer kau biru kan. Kado nene siat customer puteng washa.
Their chairperson, identified only as Lillian, accused the authorities of Lira City Council of failures to respond to this very deadly situation for nearly a year, and says the similar situations occurred when the piles of rubbish was near they are doing their business. It was only when they strike that's when they shifted into action. Now, in her latest remarks, she said they are giving the authorities only 2 days for them to deal with the situation. In the event they fail, they are going to see one of the most notorious protests that the world has never seen in the recent days.
So when the meal didn't strike the team, and Yugi ko binu beru kan. Yugi ni da en strike a chele wano timo. Mi yugi ni da ya. Ena mani chani pini aru tio moli tunga yini ni. Kuti mere ka wo ke ana beru kuchapong na hebana ni. Upika pe o kanu. Upiki ya te da te ke ngoro kanu ke upiki te ke ka pere ke.
Ba mera.
Ngata daga man Uganda wa. Uche ku yo ko yungeda ki hapier yo ka jor ko tunu kan.
The situation was only quenched down after the authorities persuaded the protesters for a very long time, and they promised to deal with the situation within 2 days. And the locals says they are watching it closely, but in the event of failures, it may not be the business as
And I'm requesting give me something to tell.
Which is given.
So just give me like between today and tomorrow, this case will be corrected. If I fail correct, I'll be able to come back to you and tell you, let us do this. We do it together, let us do this for us to have it done. But just give me like today and tomorrow to have this message.
Looks like you're struggling to do that thing. Keep on struggling.
But it is okay. And then for me, if you don't give me at night, I don't deserve.
They accuse some of their political leaders of paying death here, not even stepping on the ground for them to survive from the situation.
Kita mire kau nak kiri kawan. Polis binu kan, UP aja lor kiti udu. Yo wano kaya ni dito di sa yo. Dangu tiya ko niya onyo tiya gasi kongwa udu kidu si kongwa kan. Pero tiya yang itera ni ubiru tera me tiya gasi tera ni ubiru ya tera ni ubiru me lasko. Yang wano tera chano koko wa wano charu cuma mau chamo. Ikom chima wano charni uchiere wongai pongai gini manu bere jome jo dusutiu kere pasha. Ame pe pore hotel la ti ya kine wakan. Wan chima jo kele wa hotel la poro chako chamu ku dini do pio ko ye. Neno gachi a wandu tu chamu kan. So ginu kele wa dum to min pe ka dit me wa ko tim ko ginu. Eto neno ne ga me do ko ber me lat ko piendo me police do bini wakan nu duku dang e tuan bora do ki. Ni dang a onyu tia gas ko.
Ye to na hawa ye
Tony Oluo, CWTV, live at night.